Hi, everyone. I just wanted to touch base this week and say hello. This past weekend, of course, was really the first Sunday in a long time that we've been able to have Sunday Mass with a congregation, albeit with a reduced number in order to assure safe distancing. Yet it was wonderful to be there. Obviously, a little different because the congregation is asked not to sing. And there's no choir, just a cantor and Jacob on the organ. But at least we can come together and offer the saving sacrifice of Christ. I do want to let you know that next Sunday, the 9 a.m. Mass will be open as well. We were not sure if we would have enough time between the 7:30 and the 9 really to get everything clean and sanitized, but we did. So we'll open the 9 o'clock this weekend as well, and then hopefully in the not too distant future be able to go back to a regular Saturday and Sunday weekend schedule. I do want to comment a little bit on the importance of masking, and I know it's a topic that can find positions on either side of the issue. Now, at present, the CDC and the governor are simply recommending, I think it's a strong recommendation, but they are recommending that folks wear masks, especially when we can't physically distance by 6 feet. At the same time, we are not going to be in a position where we can tell someone because of a recommendation that they can't come into the church. I know we've gotten a few emails indicating concern about that by folks who perhaps are in a higher risk category, and I certainly appreciate that. At the same time, there are various precautions that need to be taken into consideration. If you are high risk, then you certainly should probably stay home. And we're happy to arrange for you to receive communion. If you choose to come, again, make sure you stay the proper physical distance. And again, that should be at least one level of protection for you. We are purifying between families and individuals at communion time, and we are cleaning the church after every Mass to allow for the greatest possibility of killing any germs that might be present. So I just want to let you know that I certainly recognize the concern, the fear. I saw a video yesterday where a lady up in New York was in a grocery store without wearing a mask, and she was surrounded by really kind of a mob of other folks in the store, and they drove her out because she wasn't wearing a mask. Again, I don't think that's the proper response either. What we see in the country right now is an awful lot of division, political division, health division, divisions because of positions on whether we open up or whether we stay closed. And it really is sad because in the face of something like this pandemic, all of us should be striving together to do what's best based on facts, based on the information that we have, and following those guidelines that are given to us. And yet what we see is a lot of discord, a lot of rancor, and still a lot of fear, which of course is not from God. As we prepare to celebrate Pentecost this coming Sunday, it's the time in which we celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit. It's a wonderful time to ask the Lord to really fill us with that life-giving Spirit, that He might be our strength, that He might give us wisdom and understanding in the midst of the storms of life, so that we can always act as Christ, act under the guidance of Christ, and allow Christ to be in every word and action that we take. God bless you, and I hope to see some of you this weekend.